Good evening, Dan.
Morning, Tom.
How's it going?
God, it's going great, mate.
Good.
I'm on cloud nine, to be honest. Things will be much better.
Wonderful. Very, very glad to hear it.
Off work. You and me have arranged a camping trip.
That will be lovely.
It's nap time.
Nap o'clock in the evening.
Nap o'clock at night, yeah. I mean, it might be the night time. Who knows to say?
Damn it, bollocks.
How about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, yeah. Just having a bit of a go on this. I'll zoom in any further. No, and they're gone.
Well, nappers listening know what this is because you've seen the title of the video.
Yeah, this is
I've listened to Tom have a good old moan about this for the past 10 minutes. Now we get to see what his problem is.
Well, yeah, I'm still playing it. You know, it's like... Oh, look. I wonder if I can just harvest this.
Surely.
Is this going to work?
There you go. Easy.
This might... Maybe I'm doing the pacifist run.
Yeah.
Yes, it did work.
They are. 3 to go.
Amazing. Amazing. 2 bits of meat. Yeah, so... yeah, day's gone. It's not really what I was expecting. Seems to be a lot more busy work than I imagined in the apocalypse. As I was saying to Dan a little while ago, this sort of exists in like a Walking Dead version of the world where zombies don't exist. Big cave. Although it's not at all, is it? It's tiny. God damn it. They really want me to kill these deer, don't they?
They did. They were very calm when you were riding your bike around and shining lights at them. There we go. You got him.
Yeah, I don't know if I got him enough. Yes, find the carcass. Right, okay.
Which way?
So, press the button. Whoa!
Oh no!
No, right, no, let's not. There it is.
No, don't worry about him now. Being pursued by walkers.
Yeah, so that's the first time that's actually happened to me playing this game. But that seemed to be like quite a big selling point. Is it has these massive hordes of freakers, they're not zombies, around. And now I'm just going in circles now. This is what I was saying about it being like just a generic, like almost impossible for you to. Oh god, yeah, I've literally just gone round in a circle. Is that a river? Yeah. The little mini map's terrible.
Yeah, that's useless.
Yeah,
that is awful.
It's all right.
Done that.
It's all right for showing you where you need to go, like when you know where you're going and it's been set on the map. See, like, how am I meant to get out of here now? I'm very low on fuel. I think I've just run out of fuel. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Heal, hold, heal, hold, heal, hold.
Yeah, I'm gonna do heal, hold.
Is the blue your health bar?
No,
or green?
the green.
Right, okay. That's good.
Sledgehammer this freaker.
Goodness, man, he's tough, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just a normal one. Oh, brilliant. So now I've got to go and find some petrol.
Yeah, so what you were saying, it's busy work. Is it like, I can't remember if it was Total Biscuit or Zero Punctuation who described Mad Max, which we were just praising as being like open world game, the open world game. It's just like, we love it, but they were saying it's just all the things you get with this kind of game. It's like,
yeah,
you know, find the icon on the map, go to the icon on the map, press the button.
Yeah, but this seems to be light on icons on the map. So if I show you the map,
yeah,
like it's a bit light on icons. So
yeah,
a lot of the time, like I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing, unless it's this like go and kill an animal, which for some reason I don't know how. If I just deselect that, I don't know if I can just like pick a different thing, maybe.
Well, it's good that it doesn't have all these icons and
Yeah, I mean, I'm all
they're
for,
clearly linked to like
don't
side
hold
missions
my
and
fucking
whatnot.
hand.
Yeah,
But I thought,
but I mean that does separate it from that style of game and say, oh, that's not what it's all about. And also, open world games are all about making your own story, isn't it? Which is what you're
yeah,
doing here. You were trying to get some food, then you realise you needed some fuel. Now you're being attacked by a horde of
yeah,
computer-generated zombies. I think
because
it's good. It's good.
I just, as I say, there's just something about it, but I'm just not. I just don't. I feel like I'm not getting something.
Sure. Now, when it said we are short on meat, does this mean you're part of some kind of collective?
Well, no. So like, there are two like survivor towns that I've encountered so far, but I'm not part of either community. I'm gonna try and push the bike a bit because there doesn't appear to be any petrol around, and I don't particularly want to. This is what I mean. It's like busy work.
Yeah, this is rubbish.
Make it so that, like, literally, I think, like, on the basic tank, you can only do something like 8 kilometres on a full tank of petrol. And it's, oh, there's a lot of them there. Oh, God. Whoa.
No.
Ah!
God.
Whoops. Okay, well, maybe it will spawn me back with some petrol. Sorry, some gas. Because it's all set in America. Because you can't really have a zombie game set in the UK. There's not enough guns. Yeah, look, got some petrol. So.
Hold up, good.
Let's have a look and see.
Oh, I like the yellow line. That's good.
Yeah, but if you zoom in, like, you can't actually see where the roads are on the map without the yellow line.
You can't. It actually looks like a map of Centre Parks.
Yeah, like it just. I just don't. Again, I'm not entirely certain what the fucking point is.
Well, it says you've done 745 days. Is that right?
Yeah, but you start off 2 years after the outbreak, so it's like whatever it'd be 600 and something odd days.
Yes. Okay.
Well, no, it'd be like 740 odd days after 2 years, wouldn't it? 365, 730. So, like, yeah, and like time bounces about in the game as well. So what I've done is I've set this marker. We're going to go to a petrol station and get some petrol in the better area, which isn't just generic forest.
Trees and paths through the trees.
Because although this forest looks gorgeous, and it looks lovely.
How the hell is he alive? They were diverted.
It's not. Like, as I say, it's just a bit like, this could be any bit of forest. There's no sort of distinctive landmarks.
Forests are as forests do.
Yes, and I get that. I love a forest, but like, in a video game, you sort of need landmarks. You don't want to be checking the map all the time or relying on the shit mini-map, do you?
No, I agree. I wasn't defending it there. I was just commenting. What sounds are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, I do sound like I'm very down on this game.
Out there, O'Brien.
But the fact that you feel like you're basically lost and directionless is big negative, isn't it?
So like these are like the hidden loading screens that you drive through filled up tunnels. So lovely, like forest. Lovely big boreal forest there, and as you see, what we will do is we will pop out into. Come out here into like a desert, you can.
Yeah, Blaine counters.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got diverted south.
I suppose. Looking behind, I suppose you can see sort of forest. But yeah, around here they want you to clear
I'm
out
not
freaker
stupid,
nests,
sir. I just want to find out
Okay.
what happened to her.
which
Where she died.
but it didn't really explain where you're meant to find freaker nests or anything. So you just have to sort
I
of
don't need to
wander
find
around
any
things.
keys.
So,
I gotta go.
When,
All right,
when you
get
get
down.
attacked.
nope.
Ah! Oh my goodness. Blimey, yeah. Well done.
There we go.
Down. Finally. That was just 2.
Yeah, that was 2,
Imagine
yeah.
when there's like 20 of them, you got no chance, surely.
See, it almost seems to be, though, when there's like 20 of them, that they all go down a lot easier. Yeah, there's like constant, you have to constantly be repairing this bike and constantly filling it up with petrol. Oh, and the buttons are wrong. So it's, oh, fuck off. It's square to get on your bike
No.
and circle to fill it up or fix it. And they're just the wrong buttons, aren't they?
They are. I mean, there should just be a rule that you have to use Grand Theft Auto's controls for everything.
Everyone knows those controls. Like, we understand that you're trying to make yourself stand out, but honestly, you're just pissing people off. So earlier as well.
Change it maybe in the
Possibly,
menus?
yeah. I haven't actually looked about changing that. Yeah, so I've been to this little town a couple of times before. I thought I'd cleared it out of freakers, but obviously I haven't.
They're coming. Someone's written.
Yep.
Got their apostrophe in the right place. I'm pleased to see,
Oh,
and
well,
also it's like quite a vague message, isn't it?
Yeah.
But nice that they took the time.
So let's have a look. There's
Scary
a
church.
church up here. Cleared nearby nests. So
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, hello.
I bet this is where he got married to this woman who is definitely going to be a plot device later on in the game. No. Won't
No.
open. Okay, well, hopefully there's not a freaker nest in there or I can't deal with it. Oh yeah, cancelled forever.
Cancelled forever. Good. Good. I mean, it's just a good bit of graffiti. I mean,
Yeah.
well done.
The Oregon Legend. Yeah, I like. As I say, like, very pretty game. The gameplay's quite good. Like, the gameplay loop is quite entertaining. But I've just not got to the point where I don't feel lost the entire time. Which is, I'm hoping that's not what they were going for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if that's what they were going for, then they would they've got it right. These are some guys I killed earlier.
It's like it's trying to do a bit of survival,
there's
a bit of exploration.
There's a freaker nest in there. That in there. And then switch to the sidearm. And
Nest destroyed. 3 out of 5. No, I'm not sold on this, mate. I must say, I didn't want to play it before, and I still don't really.
no, I'm glad it's a freebie, and you know, I'll always give a freebie a bit of a go if I thought it looked good when it first came out. But it's just, yeah, something about it's not quite right. And then to find out what's going like. So how many of these freaker nests have I got left to do? So I've got 2 more to do. But to find out how many more I've got to do, I've got to go into a menu.
When you were doing it, it came up.
Yeah, so when I'm near one, it's going to tell me. but then I've just sort of got to aimlessly wander around this town.
Looking for them, are you?
Yeah,
Are those crossers on?
Yeah, so they're like dead bodies.
Oh.
So, like I said, I've been through here before, and when I came through here, there was like a bunch of bandits. I had a big shootout with them, and then rescued some little kid who'd been hiding in the town. Is this the body?
Sounds exciting. You been playing anything else this week?
Yeah, so this only came on to the PlayStation thing on Tuesday, didn't it? So yesterday.
Can use this.
Before then, I was playing. What have I been playing? Minecraft with Rose when she's been at home. I played some. Did I start playing Stellaris? No, I wanted to start playing Stellaris, and then I looked at it and realised how long a playthrough of Stellaris is. I thought, no, I'll leave that for another time. Been playing a bit of that. I say a bit of that. A bit more of that Isle of Man TT2 game. Done a couple of laps. But obviously, because I'm not playing it all the time, I have no idea what's going on, and I crash all the time. So it's not telling me there's any more freaker nests around here, is it?
No, it's not giving you any clues, is it? It's just like, yeah, wander around.
Maybe up here?
Enjoy our all-right, pretty good map, but not that special, is it?
Yeah, I mean, like, this looks alright. Like, during the day, this is quite a pretty location. But again, like, considering that this game's like a year and a half old, and like how good GTA 5 looks after like 8 years. Yeah, admittedly 8 years and a massive upgrade onto this generation of console. This map is nowhere near as big, and like it's crammed full of stuff, but it's just crammed full of stuff. It's not like, doesn't feel as like lived in as Grand Theft Auto does.
Well, it's not lived in, is it?
Well,
But I know what you mean.
but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
if Rockstar made this game, like every one of these buildings, there'd be a little story inside it. You know, you'd be able to, like, you'd be able to find, you know, the little stash of guns that the survivors that were holding out in this diner were using. Whereas, like, this game, it all just feels a bit empty.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Definitely feeling that.
Like, has somebody removed the rest of this bridge? Because
Does
it's
it
not in the
bomb
river,
by-
is it? Like, oh,
It is.
apparently it is.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what- okay.
it doesn't look like
No.
it's in the river though, does it? Like,
No.
but
Okay.
you know, I'm not sure I could have done any better.
Probably not.
But
Hey, I'm just gonna go on.
you know, it's my job to take the piss out of other people's hard work.
Well, we've been very complimentary of so many games.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want my recommendation, if you want to play Days Gone, just buy Mad Max instead.
Yes.
And accept that in an apocalypse, a car is a much better idea than a motorbike. And that... Oh, look, here we go. There's a nest nearby. Where's the nest?
All right, you sort that out. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay. So there should be a nest up here somewhere. Hopefully. Is it there? Nope. Where's this goddamn nest? Down here. Maybe. Up there. Don't know what's going on here. Oh, what's...
Did you clear the nest?
No, I didn't. I can't find it.
Was it a nest?
I can't find it, mate.
They need to make this more of a game and less realistic.
I understand that, like, these survival things have all become like the rage these days. Oh, there's a nest. Is that a nest? Yeah. But
Or
again,
is it just a stick?
yeah, or is it just a bit of overgrowth in this house? I think that's a nest. Yeah, that looks like
Yeah, they're coming out. Yeah, but I suppose there is. The thing is, there's room for this. I think isn't there? Like, this is a great thing.
Yeah,
living
I mean,
in the age that we do, where there's just games for every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Like, something like Assassin's Creed.
Oh my god!
Most of the time, you're just following the next instruction. It is pure game, not enough sort of left your own bits. It's just left your own bits. Difficult.
Free for nest? I think I might be dead.
Keep down.
Got torn to shreds instead.
Yeah, if you want to play a game that will not tell you exactly what to do every 5 seconds, play this.
Yeah, I'm again, like, my main concern is that I'm missing something, and that, like, you know, but I feel like I've been paying attention to it.
Yeah.
But for some reason, just constant feeling of being lost is not a particularly good thing when you're... Oh, how far into the game do I reckon I am? Maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours into the game?
Yeah, feels like you're still in the first quarter of it to me.
Yeah, but you'd sort of expect to be getting to grips with what was going on. I might have just made the same mistake there.
Cool. Can we go back to getting the animal meat?
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah.
Oh, you just reminded me there, mate. I saw a trailer.
Yes.
Just came up on the PlayStation Store, actually, for Chivalry 2. You heard of that?
No. What's that?
Well, it's coming out, and it's going to be about £30 new.
Okay.
It's medieval battle multiplayer. They called it an FPS, even though what you're really mostly using is melee weapons. There were ranged weapons.
Okay.
But it was like massed battles of knights in shining armour, basically. And,
no, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it looked quite difficult to
decipher.
No, I mean just kind of gross, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's only so much thinking about those kinds of scenarios that I think is healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's saying, oh, you can have 30 against 30, and then it'll also generate waves of foot soldiers as well.
Normal, like chumps.
Yeah, and I was watching it thinking I'd really like to have a go on it. Because obviously...
So is it coming to PlayStation,
Yeah, it's coming out on PlayStation, yeah.
Sounds like a bit of a weird one for the PlayStation, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But like a first-person... combat film, but you're on teams and scenarios.
I suppose that For Honor hasn't done too badly for itself, has it?
People still keep playing that, but that's more like one-on-one, isn't it? Or you can go to 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, whereas this is like big battles.
Yeah, well, so I mean, like, that For Honor has proved that people are interested in that sort of thing.
True.
You know, then so... Yeah, it doesn't sound like a bad idea to me.
It looked good. I'd recommend watching the little video. Card Series 2, Tom. You know our listeners love it when we talk about Star Trek. Speaking of which, we need to come on to the listeners. Because although he didn't do it through official channels, and although he probably won't get this far into this video, we should acknowledge that Jimmy gave us some feedback on Galase.
Oh yes.
He had right pop, yeah, which is his right to do so.
What was he saying? Because I did read it and then I've completely forgotten. Obviously, don't care that much.
Quite right too, mate. Well, he said that we shouldn't have turned the sound off for the second half. I was complaining that the sound might be annoying for the
And he
viewers.
just doesn't give a shit.
He said they weren't annoying and it made him less interested in what was happening.
Okay,
he's probably right.
Fair.
I've played a bit more Galazzo and I do like the sounds.
Yeah.
They do. They tell you what's going on in the game, like when you pick the ball or when you're tackled and things like that. So fair enough. And he also said that we said he would prefer us to play FIFA, and he said he wouldn't prefer to watch us Clarks play FIFA. Because he doesn't rate our FIFA ability.
He'd prefer to watch good players of FIFA.
Yes, and us we can stick to Gallardo.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's getting at. So that was that. Yeah, Picard, any comments?
I mean, obviously that trailer, I don't think any of that's new audio, is it?
Ooh, not sure.
I believe
It
it sounded like all recycled audio.
Okay.
Like a proof of convert,
Yeah.
like this is new from. But obviously, like, yeah, I think that's quite interesting because with Q, you can just have time. You can have whatever you want, can't you? You can have time travel. You can have vast distances across space. You know, it doesn't matter. Just have Q. And then, obviously, because he's like an android, now the trial is going to be more about like humanity's future, maybe.
Maybe.
But then,
is as good as mine.
But then also we have Discovery set another 500 years in the future from there, where not everyone in the Federation is robots. So I don't know. I have no idea really what's going to happen. Be interested. What's the fella's name who plays Q?
John Delancey.
He's good. He was very good in Breaking Bad, wasn't he?
He was great in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, excellent in Breaking Bad. Then again,
His defence is poor.
Yeah.
There.
Apparently, shooting a wolf in the face with a sniper rifle doesn't knock it down.
It's not enough, mate.
Yeah.
No.
So
and also,
yeah.
the way you reacted when he put his jaws around your face was just simply pathetic.
Dead again. Well, how else am I meant to react? Like this game just occasionally it just goes, no, you're dead now.
You're just dead.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything like doing these medi packs seems to make precious fuck all difference to anything.
Again, they're sacrificing they're pressing realism at the sacrifice of gameplay, which I think is fair enough. I think there's plenty of games that have gone the other way.
Yeah.
Like bloody Just Cause is too gamey. It's like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I can have a pop at this and not have a pop at Just Cause. But Just Cause is just like fucking bandits. Right, well, we're going to have to kill them because that's not on, is it?
Oh, they're proper people. Why don't I knock the bike over the bastard?
So I'm going to fuck them up with my hatchets.
Yeah, I mean, like where you were being eaten by a wolf, you wouldn't realistically have time to apply first aid, would you?
No.
Once you're being savaged. So you're quite right that you were killed.
Oh, shit.
What's this chump doing? He's just seen he's just seen what you did to those guys.
And still wants a piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the other thing. Is like, shall I tell you what this guy's name is? This is brilliant.
Yeah.
This will make you hate him even more. Okay. Deacon St. John is this character's actual name. Every time I hear him introduce himself to someone in this game, I sort of cringe. It's just not worth it, is it? It's just not worth it. It's just.
Oh, that just reminds me of a video I watched the other day about how physics are going downhill.
Yeah.
It was showing like the various old Grand Theft Autos versus Cyberpunk,
Yeah, or
way.
so.
But this there, the whole place should have been blowing up.
Yeah, like the most damning thing that I've seen is someone comparing the physics in GTA 5 to GTA 4.
Yeah, I've seen that. It's amazing.
GTA 4 is just better physics-wise.
It's much better, and it's just prettier as well in many ways. But also, like, even going back to San Andreas, the detail they put in to things that happen in the world compared to what they just didn't bother with. Anyway, we're not here to.
But I mean, yeah, we're definitely not here to slag Grand Theft Auto off.
No.
You know, the game's the world size for GTA 5, I reckon, was the major contributing factor to stuff like that, because there was so much of it. But then again, like, there's something to be said for just have a smaller map. Then, if you can't make it, better than the previous one, don't make it bigger. Because like, back in the day, we were all more than happy getting GTA 3 and then Vice City and then San Andreas, sort of, 2 years apart, a year apart.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to give us, you don't have to reinvent the wheel for us to go and buy a new Grand Theft Auto. You've just broke.
Yeah.
And that's right. Whereas this, like, there's nothing broke with this, but it's just not. Yeah, it's just not. There's something not there.
Yeah, it's a shadow of the.
And a motorbike is just not the vehicle to survive like this style apocalypse in. You want a fairly gas sensitive car. Or a van.
Obviously meant to be, spend half his life on a bike, though, right?
Like, I seem to remember in one cutscene he's talking about how his dad used to put him on the back of his motorbike for him to go hunting when he was a kid. That sort of thing.
Maybe his first girlfriend was a motorbike.
Yeah. That's how he met his wife. She was a motorbike. No, he was on a motorbike and her car had broken down.
Down you go.
Yeah, but again, like, if you're gonna put the guy as being a motorbike, like, make it like a motorbike game. Whereas this isn't. This is just like waffle simulator. Press this button and you'll do a power slide on your motorbike. Like, even on tarmac, you just press a button and you can just do a nice little power slide. I know he's supposed to be good.
Holding the handbrake button on Grand Theft Auto.
Tapped it. It's like a drift button. I'm just now wasting all the fuel that this bike has. But again, like, the fuel is stupid. It's literally, it can get you like 10 miles, 10 kilometres on a full tank of fuel. It's an animal. You hunt this animal.
Yeah, I remember you telling me on Mad Max, like, the disadvantage of adding. So I was like, what's the disadvantage? Why would you not add all this stuff to your car? And you said, because it affects your fuel efficiency. And it's like, oh, good. Like, it's built into the gameplay.
Yeah. But in Mad Max, like,
I never once run out of fuel pump.
That's it.
I've nearly completed that game.
In Mad Max, it always made it so that fuel was actually, like, generally abundant.
It was a factor, but it was never.
You had to think about it.
Constantly having to refuel.
Yeah, you had to think about it, and you had to do a bit of busy work for it. Yeah. But it made sense in the game. Yeah. And like, when the car was fully brimmed up, there was no worries about, am I going to be able to get where I'm going and back again? Like, whereas in this, like, if you want to just travel across the map to go and have a look at something, you need to work out where you can fill up.
That's so annoying. Yeah, that is annoying.
No, so it's a free roam game, but you're not allowed to just roam around freely. You've got to...
Unless you want to walk.
Yeah, unless you want to walk, which obviously you're at a major disadvantage if you try and walk.
So you
around.
never drive any of these cars or fire
No.
engines that we see around?
No, I don't think so. You can rob other people's bikes. There are
Right.
other biker gangs, but whoops.
Whoa!
But obviously, whoops, their bikes are all shit compared to yours. So why would you want to?
Yeah. Well, that's fair enough. They're trying to make the get the bike part of,
Yeah.
you know,
But as usual,
you're trying to maintain it in as much as trying to maintain yourself.
Goddamn rippers.
Ooh, there's an ambush camp.
Ambush camp.
Is this it?
I don't know.
Is it a dogging camp?
This is the problem, isn't it?
Don't know.
Oh, hold on. I can see a sniper there, so I'm going to say that the ambush camp's probably over there, isn't it?
Right, okay. Are you going after them?
Go and have a look. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This is it, isn't it? Oh. Bloody hell.
Fuck off, man. Just die.
Heal, heal, heal. Run away. Run away. Dead.
Yeah, I mean, anyone watching this who's actually played Days Gone, if you feel like I'm fucking missing something, please put it in the comments, because I'd like to really enjoy this game. You know, it ticks a lot of boxes for me.
Definitely, mate.
You know, but it's just something about it that's not quite where I'd like it to be.
Have you ever watched a little bit of somebody else playing it on the internet?
No, because I always thought, oh, I'll want to play that.
Yeah.
So I sort of try to avoid like spoilers or anything.
Of course, of course.
I might tonight have a little look and see if there's like a...
Right, as well.
You know, because there's always like 10 things I wish I knew when I started playing X game, isn't there?
Yeah.
And maybe by watching that, it'll be like, tip number one is to just go into this options menu and hit this button, which makes it ground peg door controls.
But now you're kind of getting used to these controls, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm still pressing the wrong button.
I'm guessing you never got into Subnautica any further.
Yeah, so I'm plodding along in Subnautica. I've been to the like ancient alien ruins.
Yeah.
Into them.
I've seen them.
And I've been to a few like islands. Yeah.
Have you been onto the big spaceship yet?
Onto my big spaceship. Yes.
Well,
the Aurora.
The Aurora, yeah.
Yeah, I've been onto the Aurora, but I didn't have the right. I didn't have a cutting tool, so I couldn't get at what I needed to get at on the Aurora. So at the moment, I'm just trying to find diamonds to make a cutting tool, and then I'll.
Right, I know where you are. Yeah, so you've solved your food and water problem. That's what I was asking.
Oh yes, yeah. Like literally the first 5 minutes of Many a True Nerd playing Subnautica fixed all of those issues for me.
Well, that's excellent fucking continuity for us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what you said you were going to do.
Yeah,
You've done it and
go and
you've
have a
solved
look.
it.
Yeah, literally went upstairs, watched. I think I watched John play like 15 minutes of it. Came back downstairs, started a new game of Subnautica.
Oh, did you?
Just
right, okay.
scrapped the one that I'd been failing hard in. Zombies. Sorry, not zombies, creatures. It's going pretty well. I mean, I'm still dying a fair bit, but at least I feel like I know what's going on now.
Well, with any game, you don't
progress.
mind dying if you learn something from it, do you?
Yeah. Or like in this game, where dying, apparently I just don't care. You know, like, wolf bites his face off. Oh, I guess I'm dead again.
Whoops.
What's that? I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, Subnautica, mate, every time I drowned, it felt horrible.
Yes, it does.
Horrible.
It does feel horrible, doesn't it? yeah, oh, there's a fucking zombie behind me.
Why doesn't it tell you when there's a guy behind you?
Because I'm guessing that you're supposed to be paying attention. So I think this is
Right.
like a bandit camp.
Okay.
So should we have
But yeah, that's where the point where I stopped playing Subnautica was the bit that we did our video on. If you go back to like episode 3 of Nap Habit,
yeah.
which is where, yes, I died doing the same thing like 5 times in a row. And then
Can you
couldn't
remember what
do
you were
it.
trying to do?
Yeah, I was trying to find the pod, which is what you spend a lot of the time doing
Yeah.
in that game. Remember it was like the only clue you got was like head southwest for 400 meters or something, 4,000 meters. And,
So I don't think
just
I've ever
couldn't
been
find
more
it.
than 2 kilometres away from the sub, from my
Yeah.
pod, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Subnautica, I can see why people absolutely adore Subnautica. It's a brilliant like idea for a survival game. Much better than like surviving in American wilderness with like a motorbike and not zombies. Like Subnautica makes things like this seem a little bit like they lost interest and sort of couldn't think of a better idea. Yeah, Subnautica is so fucking pretty as well.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I was having a look at people playing Subnautica Below Zero, the sequel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that looks equally as interesting because there's a lot more like dry land on it, but obviously when you're out of the water you're freezing to death, and when you're in the water you're drowning to death all the time. So it's quite an interesting like sort of change up. But apparently it's supposed to be the same planet.
Well, they're the same monsters from what I've seen.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be the same
Ice
planet,
versions.
but yeah, obviously like you're at a pole, whereas in the first game you're sort of at the equator-ish area, like more of
Tropical
a
type warm
more of a
places, yeah.
tropical job.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it's just great having a game that doesn't involve guns and killing.
Murdering
like that.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the little, we've got 5 minutes until the share play stops. So I mean, this is going to be a long old
Just getting
episode.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this is what we deal with now. We're always doing 40, 50 minute videos.
After a few complaints during lockdown 1 that our weekly videos were becoming too short
Yeah.
for the huddled masses. Oh, that was quite a good shot actually.
Wasn't it? There's 2.
Yeah.
2 in a row.
Okay.
I feel like I might have cleared this camp out, but I'm not sure.
Oh, let's find out then. It's gone very quiet.
It has, isn't it? There's no more. People don't seem to be shooting at me. It's brilliant. Pop open the boot of a cop car. There's almost always some ammo in the back of it. I like
That's
that.
what cops do.
It took me ages to work that out. And then I saw it on a loading screen. Right, if you're low on ammo, try looting the back of a cop car. How much? Let's take
Well, if we're running out, we're down to 4 minutes now. So if you've
yes.
liked our video and our in-depth analysis of this brilliant game, really technical masterpiece.
I like I say, I doubt I could make a better video game than this.
No, I think you'd struggle.
Yeah, bit of an
With
issue,
your-
I reckon.
Yeah. But if you've liked our version of this vid, then click the like button. Or if you've got any comments, please comment, because we will respond to comments and we'll respond to emails at naphabit@gmail.com too.
Yeah.
Won't we?
Yeah, and yeah, hopefully anybody else who's currently playing this is enjoying it. You know,
Yeah, man.
As I say, not enjoying it.
No.
I don't get it.
Fair enough, mate. I think that's a good a review as you're going to get. I think
Yeah.
that's great.
All right, guys. Well, happy napping, and we'll leave you on a bit of a just what the fuck was the point in that? I thought that was. I thought I'd blow that entire gate down by shooting that, but no, literally nothing happened. Well, yeah, happy napping, guys. See you around. Bye.